Yo, what it do? It's your boy, Mega Black. It's only been like 2 months since the last video has been uploaded, but, I'm just too lazy to make videos. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, I've kind of been busy with uni and all that, but, tell you the truth, I just wanted to share this little story that I wanted to, come across because I think it would be very interesting to, discuss with you. The very dangers of buying from Japan. Well, this may sound a little cliche considering that a lot of people who pretty much been in this specific hobby definitely know where they're going to. They have their connections. You have in the United States, you got Taka collectibles and you got your Mandarake stores. You have specifically Hobbylink Japan, which I kind of really avoided for such long times. It's probably more or less ethical reasons than it is with personal reasons, even though that I don't really have much of a grudge nowadays than it was back then. You also have your model kits being imported and as such, and you also got pretty much other ways such as friends or family and such. But even though that there are plenty of opportunities and plenty of ways to get stuff from Japan, and this is particularly this item that I particularly tried to get, but this was particularly put on my fault for my behalf because I did not look at the terms and conditions of what they can even send out to Japan. Now, speaking of what they can send out, this is pretty much debatable depending on where you live in the world. And specifically, there are certain parts of the world where they have restrictions on certain items. Obviously, you got restrictions on anything that contains gas, like no shit. That's pretty much anything that can't even go on the plane anyway, because that stuff is going to explode. You also have anything that pretty much replicates any sort of firearms or any weapons or anything that's really concealed. Anything that, if you watch sports security on television, you definitely know what kind of stuff you can't even bring to the country. It's more like, stop bringing this fish! That fish is going to kill the environment! This particular item that I particularly wanted to get was essentially, I don't know how the best way to put it. It is pretty much put out their prohibited list because they exactly cannot ship these particular items, and I can understand for good reasons why. For good reasons, anything related that looks like a firearm is pretty much bound to be taken away, because obviously you're going to get in trouble by filling in paperwork. They're going to be concerned about if this thing's going to get seized by customs, and they're pretty much concerned of concealing such evidence, such as like a toy weapon or something like that. It gets really messy, but you understand the point. They cannot ship that item. Once I originally got that item, I couldn't get it down because I didn't know anybody from Japan. I was like, oh shit, bro, what the hell am I supposed to do? I don't know anybody from Japan. How am I supposed to get this into the country? I stopped for 1 second and I realized that even though I didn't know anyone personally from Japan, I did know one person that was willing to help. And the guy, Kotetsu Toys, Taka-san. Yes, the Taka-san. I did exchange a few emails with him saying that I wanted to send this thing as a donation. And originally I wanted it as a donation because I didn't expect him to actually send the item back to me anyway, because considering I just wanted this thing to go to a good home, and that was pretty much the conclusion I made. It was like, as long as it went to a good home, it was pretty much safe and bound in the country, and I knew where it was going. I was like, fine, I can sacrifice the item, regardless how much I paid for it. And then the email exchanges went by and said, yes, I can ship it to you. And it was like, okay, great, we can do something about that. Originally, the proxy can only send it to Pacific domesticated service providers such as Japan Post, and obviously they couldn't send out prohibited items because they were very concerned. Well, FedEx was the option that Taka had, and obviously because I did get the same similar items from DHL and particular courier services like FedEx. That being said, it shouldn't even be part of the prohibited list, but I can understand why it is on the prohibited list of items that they can't send. But Taka was able to man up and able to give me a quote. I also bought a new mobile phone from him as well. Now that being said, we can open the box, but before we can open the box, I guess you can ask the question, how much did this cost altogether? Well, that's a very good question because I can get you the rundown of the costs of the overall item, how much I paid for it initially, and how much the shipping costs were in terms of how much I had to send and to his business address. So the winning price for this item is 4,200 yen, which is equal to the equivalent of $53.51. That was the item that I won in question. It was an auction, so these things can go up to about $100 or more depending on what condition it was. Now we have the obviously you got the payment fee, the service fees for that, and your standard plan, and then the domesticated shipping of about 10,000 yen, equal about to $12.75. Now the shipping information, which cost you around another 4,200 yen, so that's almost about $50 or so in domestic shipping to Taka. And then there was about $9.99 for the item I had to pay to Taka, which was fine. I was able to give him some money anyway. And then there was the fee for the mobile phone as well. And then we continue on with the FedEx shipping, which cost around $60 anyway, and that was totally fine. And then we come to the conclusion of today's packaging. I guess you could say I underestimated the sizing of the boxes here. God, this box is quite big. I guess that's the packaging material is very well densely packed into this thing. Taka-san, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you very much for your assistance. I really appreciated your help. This whole entire monologue would have been said in Japanese, but my Japanese is obviously too trash and I can't not make full sentences and obviously can't speak in full. I'm still learning. I still have a few books of mine learning about the language. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I just cut myself. Oh! There, come in there. I think I should be careful with the scissors next time. What the hell? You sent me this. You expect me to watch this movie. Even though that I was pretty much in the illusion that I'm already bleeding. What the hell is this? I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a cool movie, but I don't know if I'll be able to watch it any time. It's a good thing I bought batteries. I think they go this way. You ever seen that anime called City Hunter? Or Ryuseiba uses the 3.5 Magnum. It's you also got your holster and that. Oh, actually, I think we spent too much time trying to unbox this thing. Oh my god! I knew he would do this. I knew he would do this to me. Oh my god. As soon as I bought the phone, he would just throw in a Daiso card. Does Daiso even exist in Japan anymore? Did they discontinue the support? I just want to ask one question. Did they discontinue the support for Daiso in Japan? Can't believe I have to unpack my phone in this situation. This thing was giving me a lot of problems, but as soon as I got this, no problemo. Now, as you can basically see, I am all impressed with what he was able to provide me with. Just the fact that I was able to get these items in Japan and he was offering such services like this, I'm enamored by the fact that he even ships to Australia. As seamless as this transition is, and I apologize, I had to go somewhere. Now I got this stuff. I am very grateful for Taka-san to actually send this over to Australia, and I can't thank you enough for helping me with this problem with this particular item. And I know it was a pain for you, that I probably was obnoxious with the emails, but hey, I was also concerned that I was going to send it to the wrong place by accident. as a token of my appreciation, I'm gonna be sending you something back. So, in favor of that, you'll eventually wait till like maybe 3 weeks or so till you actually get something from Australia. It's most likely coming from me. Now, excuse me, I gotta make a call here.
Hey, yo, who this?
Hey man, I just got a new phone.
Oh yeah, what phone you got?
I'm calling from the A.K.A.
What the fuck you calling from a toy phone, you stupid cunt? What the fuck you freaking doing?